Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk. Okay, I've been. I just stopped to think. I'm pressing W, and I was thinking, wait, I'm doing this wrong. But I'm not doing it wrong in this version of the game. I've actually almost gotten used to holding the A and D button at the same time to steer the new boat. Just a very random thought that popped into my head, like I'm doing this incorrectly. So yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good week so far. Still the beginning of the week. If you're having a good one, it can still screw up somewhere. But on the other case, if you're having a bad week, it can get better. So there's a glass half full being thrown into your face. So cheer up. Yeah, I'm a little groggy right now. I've managed to sleep some here recently, but kind of had about 2 or 3 days where I didn't sleep just that great. We at work we've had inventory. Normally, or the past several that I've done, it has been overnight. We go in, do the one fell swoop. We spend the previous 3 weeks getting prepared for it, and then we do it all in one swoop, one strike, one 7, 8, 9 hour strike. But I mean, just one of those strikes. This year we did it a little bit differently. We did it Sunday night and Monday morning, which with me having a terrible sleep schedule was not a good thing for me. Yeah, we worked till about 9:30 Sunday night, then went back in at 4:30 in the morning. 4:30 in the morning, and finished up then. So yeah, my brain was not good for the sleep schedule just from that alone. So yeah, that was fun. If you don't know what inventory is for retail places, it's basically where every single item in your store gets scanned, and for the new year. That's how it's always been, both at Toys R Us and where I work at now. Uh, you know, December, November, December, really busy months. So a lot, and of course, over the course of a year, things get incorrectly done. Inventory will be messed up. You get stuff stolen. You get stuff just misplaced. You get stuff lost. There'll be, there's times that stuff is not actually in your store, that even though it was on like the manifest saying, this went to your store. So that's actually in your inventory when it's not, vice versa. So, yeah, inventory is basically when all the screw ups get corrected. And you hope that the inventory thing, that nobody screws up on the inventory thing. So, yeah, it's a fun time. Very fun time. We used to have people who came in and did the scanning for us. It was an outside company that's what they did. They, a bunch of workers would come in, just start scanning away. But this last year and this year we've done self scanning, where we do the scanning ourselves and counting and all that fun stuff. So that's fun. That's not fun at all. I totally just lied to all of you. Well, sarcasm. Sarcasm isn't lying, right? Right. Yeah, it's a very fun thing. It's also very fun and totally not mind intensifying crazy to hear so many beeps Like whenever you scan it, the scanner will beep, and you're hearing it basically every second or two, the whole time. You know, so yeah. For every item you scan, beep, beep, beep. Of course, it's not that kind of sounding beep. It's I've heard it so many times, and yet I can't remember it well enough to repeat it. Or, well, I'd be terrible. I wouldn't repeat it properly anyway. Because if you guys haven't figured it out yet, I'm not that great at impressions. I'm not that guy from Police Academy, so I would not be able to represent the beep properly. I would be misrepresenting beeps, which is terrible, terrible. Be a terrible strike on my character. And as you guys know, I have built such a great character on YouTube the past almost 3 years. By being bad at video games and being a bit crazy and random. So yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that fun. It's not a fun day. And it's been a day, I've worked almost every inventory. I think I've only missed 2. Maybe. I don't think I missed any at Toys R Us, and I think I've missed 2 where I'm at now. Maybe 3. But probably 2. I know I missed 1. I definitely know I missed 1. Because I had to work the morning after. Which, by the way, when every single thing in your store gets touched to be scanned, it isn't a very clean store. It is not a very tidy store. So yeah, that was fun. Another really fun thing that part of it was I mentioned before that I work in a sporting goods store, and there's fishing stuff in my area. So yeah, I was involved in having to scan that, and things aren't always on the right peg. It's hard to keep stuff like that sorted just properly. So we always err on the side of caution when we do that, when we do those type sections. And every single item has to be scanned, and I forgot to turn the music down. We're talking about crazy stuff. Jovial music isn't allowed here. So yeah, every single item had to be scanned individually. You take off 6 fishing lures. Beep, 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 beep. Wait, how many was that? Was that 5 or 6? Crap, I can't remember. Crap, I was just involved in the inventory and I can't count past 5, possibly. My store's screwed up. Yeah. But, yeah, that takes an incredibly absurd amount of time, basically, in one small area for about an hour, possibly, scanning the same area. Yeah. It's, tedious, to say the least. Of course, I wasn't by myself. There was about a group of 8 or 9 of us that was scanning it. So, we were done. It only took us about 4.5 hours, I think, to scan all up the whole section, or all the tackle stuff, anyway. So, overall, wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been, but still not fun. At least this year, I had a scanner that worked. Last year, when okay, I was wondering why I wasn't moving forward right. I don't know if I was trying to do it the new way or not. I don't think I was. It just seemed like I was pressing W and it wasn't quite working. Maybe I wasn't pressing W hard enough. But yeah, last year I had a scanner that didn't even work. So, or didn't work well. It you'd scan it and the beam would cut off like, just very very quickly. It wouldn't have time to intercept the barcode. Remember having to type in a lot of UPCs on it, so that was a pain. And guess which section I was in last year with a bad scanner? If you guessed tackle, you'd be right. So yeah, this year was actually was better last year, except for the crazy working late, getting in early thing. That I would have preferred to stay until I work from like 12 Sunday and get off at like 4 in the morning. Just get it done and be done with it. So, but beyond that, it went better, I think, than last year. I got to see more of the store for one thing than I did last year because that was the only area I was in last year was the fishing area. Um, So yeah, that's inventory for you. If you work in retail and you have an option not to be involved in it, don't be. Well, maybe be involved once just to get a taste. It's like Black Friday. If you work in retail, if you've worked retail or work in retail, you need to work one Black Friday. You know, then you know why you should never do it again. But without having done it, you can't tell people why you should never do it again. While once should be enough times. So yeah, get involved in inventory once, I would say. But anyway, yeah. What else to talk about? So I've done a little bit more on the server. Most of the day, I haven't been on it in the past couple of days for the reasons I just stated. It took me a while to be able to sleep properly to feel like actually doing very much. So finally got some sleep this morning. I didn't get a lot of sleep yesterday or last night, so just couldn't turn my brain off. But yeah, I got on there earlier. Farm's coming together. Bug is building a place at spawn. Looks pretty awesome for us to put our farm stuff for the others on the server to make use of. So yeah, the farm's actually producing now, putting out stuff. It's not quite done yet though, so still more to go. But yeah, it's getting close. It's amazing how much experience you can get killing animals and breeding them. Well, not in that order, because that would be weird. Hey, dead cow, you want to breed with this other dead cow and have zombie children? Which I'm assuming the food, the meat from it would be probably not very tasty. Perhaps tangy, but not tasty. I don't know. Might not be healthy, though, to eat the flesh of a zombie cow. But yeah, I think I'm up to like 54, 55 levels. I had done some skeleton, some stuff in the skeleton spawner trying to. Okay, I've got a gripe I want to air. I'll finish my thoughts first. Yeah, I'd been at the skeleton farm, and I don't remember what level I left at, but that's still about 25 levels that I've gained just through killing and breeding animals and the occasional mining up coal or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. It'd be kind of cool if I got to 100 levels simply by doing stuff like that doesn't involve a skeleton spawner. Also, not a nice thing, possibly not dying for quite a while. But yeah, one thing that here's a graph that I have with Minecraft, or at least the current version of Minecraft in the snapshot, which probably won't be addressed in the full version because I think they're pretty close to being done with it. But all the stuff like the shovel, the axe, the pick, all that stuff there is supposed to be used as weapons now. Including sword, of course. I think I said the sword, but they're able to be used as weapons. The axe hits really hard, but you can't just spam click it. You have to like boot boot. That's probably a little bit too slow, but you know what I mean. You have to time it out. Why can't you do like the enchants on those items as you can on your sword if you're going to be using them as a weapon, especially like the axe? I think a lot of people are going to be using axes in the new version of Minecraft. I use them to kill the animals because when you use a sword, it causes kind of like that radius effect, and it'll actually do like little ticks of damage on surrounding mobs, including passive mobs, and you don't want to accidentally be killing off the babies, when you do that. So I haven't been using a sword. I want looting 3 and fire aspect on my axe. Oh yeah, not just mining and killing and breeding, but also cooking too is where I got them levels. Yeah, add in the cooking because I've done a lot of cooking of it. But yeah, I would like looting 3 so I can get more. I want fire aspect so it'll cook it as it's done. That would be nice. We're going to be using them as weapons. I would like to be able to do that. Use other weapon abilities, I don't think it's asking too much, Mojang. Sorry, just finishing off my Sprite. My throat's been getting dry very easily. I don't know why. I noticed a lot while I was at work the past couple of days. Drank a lot of water. Very off topic there. Let's get back on topic. The looting 3. I don't know if maybe it's because of it might not equal well with fortune, but I would think maybe you could. To be honest, I think that anything you could. I wish you could put anything on an item with a book. You know what I mean? To be honest, what I really want to do was maybe get something like a blaze rod and put fire aspect on it and looting 3. That way I can just smack the animals and they'll start burning. And get the food that way. It'll be cooked. Won't be using up any durability on an item that would have durability, That would be nice. Now you can rename them and stuff, but I wish you could do that. That'd be very cool. You can do that in creative mode. You can put any enchantment on anything like that, but it has to be in creative mode. You can't do it in survival. But I wish if levels were that if you had the levels, you could do something like that. Or at worst, do like I said. Use a book. Put looting on an axe. You don't have to worry about fortune. And I'm definitely assuming that fortune doesn't equal looting either. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's been tested. I remember looking up something about it. It said that fortune 3 axes, will get you a lot more saplings, a lot more apples and stuff, but it won't get you. Won't get you any extra. Drops from mobs. So yeah. Yeah, Mojang. Why can't we have that too? Maybe they will do that though at some point. I doubt they'll do it. Like I said, I doubt they're going to do it before the full version of 1.9 comes out. But if they do it at some point, then that would be nice. I know they've done stuff with the loot tables on in this version because one of the YouTubers that I follow, Dr. Brian Logan 111, the guy who did Minecraft Bingo. No, he's done some messing around with the loot table stuff. I say loot tables like I know what I'm talking about. I don't specifically know what I'm talking about. I just know it can affect what you can get in chests and get off of mobs. I have no clue how to get access to loot tables, or exactly what the loot tables are per se, but it does affect what you can get, basically, from from mobs and chests. Other stuff possibly. I'm not really sure. I don't know if you can affect it, make it to where if you were to break, whether or not with the loot tables, you could break an iron ore and get iron ingots. I don't know if that would be something you could do or not. But anyway, it affects a lot of stuff, and he's doing a CTM map, and I may mess around with it once he gets done with it. It's it's kind of a basic survival thing, but just with a lot of stuff different, with natural, with like sort of structure, dungeonish type stuff that spawns naturally in it, and he was making a lot of different stuff drop from enemies, like cobble from zombies. You kill a zombie, boom, you get cobble. And changing stuff you actually get in chests, he was taking out to where stuff like regular cobblestone would not be very easily obtainable. Something very like, wow, cobble, that's staple Minecraft. How can you go without cobble? But he was making it to where you have to, like, I think he drew back from that possibly, but it was stuff he was testing out, so it's pretty crazy. Also, he was making the zombies drop cookies too, I think. Yeah, that was another thing he had dropped. So they're making it to where stuff like that is easy to mess with. So it would be kind of cool if maybe as a result from stuff like that, they're going to be changing it to to where you can put different stuff on your different enchantments on your stuff and be ready to be able to take advantage of that. So maybe. But anyway, guys, no, the boat broke. Not the boat. Okay, nothing exciting. Do I have coal? I could use a little bit of coal. There we go. We got 2 pieces of coal. It is worth it. 100% worth going down there. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, I thought I saw a boat. It goes down kind of fast, don't it? Kind of steep. Quit getting distracted, Shook. But anyway, guys, I do sincerely hope you enjoyed the video today. I know before I started this one, I thought that the last video had been 5 days ago, that I'd recorded on Thursday, but turns out I actually recorded a video for Saturday, so good job, Shook, for remembering important things. like you always do. But anyway, guys, I do sincerely hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, let's see how far we went. Wow, almost 10,000 blocks this episode. Sweet. Anyway, like I said, see you in the next one. Very well, folks. Oh. And if you like the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. So, yeah. Less awkward than last time, I remember. Farewell there, folks.